Hi guys and welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I will show you all the new training post rewards that you will be able to get during the month of February. And what's crazy is that most of the previous rewards from all the previous month are now back, and you can buy most of them at a cheaper cost because most of them are now 25% cheaper. And so normally, really, if you missed any important monthly rewards, any other cool transmog sets, mounts and everything, most of them are back. So first, let's start with the new ones for this month. So here, as you can see, we have the new Lunar Festival items. So we have this full set first that you will be able to buy for 600 tenders. Then we have all the different transmog items. So here you have this one-handed mace, which is really cool. You also have these different daggers right here. You have this polearm. Again, I think all these different items are very nice. And then you also have this backpack. So these are all the new Lunar Festival items. Then you have a few other items that are part of this month items. And here, none of them are like completely new, but they're new colors and everything of some of the previous training post items. So you have also more of these different war skirts. And I think these ones are good because these are the red versions. Then you have these ones here, a few other of these different red war skirts and also the boots that go with them. And then you have the returning bow right here. You also have this one. All these different items are from the Love is in the Air event. Then you also have this set right here. You have this one. And finally, you also have this mount. And of course, this month, we're also getting this new mount right here, which is the Silver Moon Sweeper. And personally, I think this one is super, super cool. As you can see, this is this mount right here. And I love the effect on the mount. As you can see, you'll have like this little, powder that will follow your mount. Then we also have these two pets. Again, these ones, we already got some of them previously, but at least these are two new colors for the pet. And of course, next to that, for this month, you will receive this set right here. When you will reach the full completion bar, or at least to 1000 points, and then when you will reach 2000 points, you will also receive 500 extra tenders, which is going to be very useful for this month. So now, next to these new items that are available right here, in Dornogold, you will also see a lot of new vendors, and they will all be over there. And here, all these different vendors will be selling some previously obtainable items. So for instance, first you have this one right here that will be selling some of the previously obtainable monthly rewards. So you have, for instance, Buttercup that will be available for 350. Then you have this arsenal of weapons that was previously available, and some of them are pretty nice, including obviously this sword right here. Then you have Ashadar, which is back as well. You also have the ensemble, the Bones of the Blood Hunter, and I know a lot of people have been waiting for this to be finally back. You also have the ensemble Dark Moon Arlequin Spell. And finally, you also have the Quacks ensemble. And so all these different items here will be available from this vendor that will be just there. Then after that, this other vendor will be selling all these other items. And here again, as you can see, there are tons of them and they are all cheaper. So first we have the Reigns of the Fell Crystal Scorpion. Then we have the Ethereal Transmographer, which is a toy. We also have this other toy right here, the Foam Sword Rack. We have the Nymph in a Bowl toy as well. Then we have the Buzzworth pet. We also have Darskazet, the Warful, Edgebob, Sylvie, the Spectral Tiger Cub. And then in terms of mounts, we also have the Ancestral Cleft Hoof, the Crimson Glimmer Fur, the Reins of the Magenta Cloud Serpent, the Royal Swarmer's Reins, the Spectral Griffin, and also the Spectral Wind Rider. And so again, all of them will be a little bit cheaper than their initial cost, which is nice because at least if you miss some of them, now you can get them at a little bit of a cheaper price. And after that, normally I think we have even more of them. So here, for instance, at this one, you will have a lot of the different weapons. So you have, for instance, this mace here, you have this staff, and you have like all these other weapons. And so again, all of them are cheaper. So if you missed any and you really wanted some of them, you will not be able to go and buy all these different weapons. Not really going to go through all of them, or at least I'm going to go quickly because there are tons and tons of these different weapons that are available. But normally, I'm sure that if you miss some of them, they will probably be part of this list, which is very, very nice. So again, here, let me just scroll through all these different weapons. And then you have like all these normal ones right here. And after that, you also have this other one that will be selling all the other transmog items and all these previously obtainable and sampled. So for instance, you have this one here, you have this one, you have this. Sadly, I don't think they are all the different trading post sets, as these ones were already available a few months ago. But I know that's something that probably a lot of you will also enjoy. But we still have a lot of new items for this month, and so I think this is still pretty crazy. And so as you can see, these are all also the cloaks and everything that you will be able to buy from this other vendor who is located right here. And next to that, I think these are the main vendors. So normally I think these are only available in Dornogold. So I would recommend you to come check here in Dornogold where the trading post people are located. And yeah, these are all the items that you will be able to get for this month. So online, a lot of people are complaining about the fact that some of the previous items are now cheaper. And the fact that now the strategy is going to be just waiting for the end of the year or the anniversary of the trading post to get like things at a cheaper cost. Personally, I think it doesn't really make sense to complain. I mean, even if it's 25% cheaper, like who cares? Also, it's like still random. You don't know exactly which items are going to be added again or not. And I think some of these items have been added already like a year and a half or more than that. So I think it's fine to re-add them and to have them at maybe like a little bit cheaper. So personally, I think this is only a plus, and I would say it's a big W for Blizzard to bring back all these different items and to make them available again, especially for this anniversary of the trading post. But let me know in the comments what you think about the new items for this month, and also, of course, about the returning items and about the fact that some of them are cheaper than their original cost. I will be back very soon with more guides and more videos, and in the meantime, I wish you all a great day. Bye!